Welcome back everyone to yet another module on options trading. In the earlier module, we discussed the basic of options, various options trading strategies used by investors, and factors that affect option prices. I urge all of you to kindly go through those videos before watching this one. In this module, we will discuss some important option Greeks. Before we dive into each Greek, let's understand what they are and why they matter. Option Greeks are a set of mathematical measures used in options trading to assess various factors that influence the price and the behavior of the options contract. They help traders understand how changes in different variables such as price of the underlying assets, time to expiry, and volatility of the underlying can impact the value of an option. There are four main Greeks: delta, gamma, theta, and Vega. Each Greek measures a different aspect of options behavior. Let's discuss them one by one. So delta measures the sensitivity of change in options price with the stock price change. Let's consider a scenario. An investor holds a portfolio of stocks and wants to hedge against potential downside risk. It decides to purchase a put option on the stock in its portfolio to protect against possible decline in stock prices. However, the investor also wants to ensure that the hedge effectively offsets the potential losses in their portfolio if the stock price falls. This is where understanding delta, one of the primary options Greek, becomes crucial. As we remember, delta measures the sensitivity of an options price to changes in the price of the underlying. A put option typically has a negative delta, indicating that its price decreases as the price of the underlying stock goes up. Here is how understanding delta helps the investor hedge their portfolio effectively. Let's suppose the investor calculates the delta of the put options they purchased, and let's say the delta of each put option is minus 0.50. This means that for every rupee 1 decrease in the price of the underlying stock, the price of the option is expected to increase by rupees 0.5. To hedge their portfolio effectively, the investor needs to determine the number of options required to offset the potential losses in their stock portfolio. Next, the investor calculates the delta of their stock portfolio. Let's assume that the portfolio delta is 1. This means that for every rupee 1 decrease in the stock price in the portfolio value is expected to decrease by rupees 1. To hedge the portfolio, the investor needs to match the portfolio delta with the delta of the put option. Since the portfolio delta is 1, the delta of each put option is 0.5, the investor needs to purchase 2 put options to completely hedge the portfolio exposure. This ensures that the potential losses in the stock portfolio are completely and effectively offset by the gain in the put option if the stock price declines. By understanding and applying delta hedging, the investor can effectively hedge their portfolio against the downside risk, ensuring that the potential losses are minimized in the events of adverse market movements. Now let's move on to another Greek, which is gamma. Gamma measures the rate of change of delta. Let's consider a call option on a company XYZ with a delta of 0.5 and a gamma of 0.03. If the stock price of the company XYZ increases by rupees 1, the delta of the call option will increase by 0.03, making it 0.53. Conversely, if the stock price of the company XYZ decreases by rupee 1, the delta of the call option would decrease by 0.03, making it 0.47. So, gamma is crucial for understanding how delta will change as the stock price moves. Now let's move on to another Greek, which is theta. So theta measures the rate of decline in the value of an option over time. Imagine you have a call option for a company XYZ with a strike price of rupees 100 and an expiration date of 30 days from now. The current price of the stock is rupees 105. Now let's say the option has a theta of minus 0.03, meaning it loses rupees 0.03 value each day. So on day 1, the option is worth rupees 3.50. If nothing else changes, by the end of the day, the option will lose 0.03 in the value due to theta decay. Similarly, on day 2, the option is now worth rupees 3.47. Again, if nothing else changes, it will lose another rupees 0.03 in the value by the end of the day. In the similar fashion, on day 3, the option is now worth rupees 3.44 and so on so forth. So, theta highlights the importance of time in options trading and why options lose value as expiration approaches. Lastly, let's discuss another Greek, which is Vega. Vega measures the sensitivity of an option price to changes in volatility. Vega is expressed in terms of amount of money the option price is expected to change for a 1 point increase in implied volatility. For example, if an option has a Vega of 0.05, this means that options price is expected to increase by rupees 0.05 for every percentage point increase in implied volatility. Vega is highest for at-the-money options and decreases as the options move further in the money or out of the money. It's an essential metric for option traders, particularly those who focus on volatility trading and hedging strategies. So, understanding Vega helps traders anticipate how changes in implied volatility will affect option prices. In conclusion, mastering the option Greek, delta, gamma, theta and Vega empowers traders to make informed decisions in the dynamic world of options trading. With this, we will end this module and thank you for your time and attention.